shouts out everyone who watched episode 100. Y'all the goats.
Thank you so much.
We already have another Bodega episode in talks. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
I'll hold the details for myself and for you when we're off air. Anyway, Taylor sends this picture. I'm like, that's cute as shit. And then fucking the next 3 days, it just like pours. So I instantly feel bad. Like this kitten's wetter than you right now in that hot ass room.
You can see how shiny I am, dude. Holy shit.
I'm not that sweaty. So it's all wet and shit. So then the rain stopped and I was like, Liv, I'm going to give it food. So then we started feeding it. And now we both decided that we're going to try and get it to love us. And that's my story.
You can do it. You can do it.
We'll put a picture somewhere over here.
You can get that kitten, bring it back inside, show it how capable and amazing life could be. He sent me a picture. That cat is
We'll put the picture somewhere over here.
Freaking cute. That cat is so cute.
But also it's all froed out like my hair right now because it's been all humid and wet. So like originally we were both like, yo, that cat has like mange or rabies or some shit. And then when it was in the window eating, we were like, oh no, it's just poofed out because it's all wet. And then it was really humid. So its hair like froed out. Oh shit. Dude, it's so cute.
It's one of those little Afro cats.
Aside from that, before we start for YouTube, do we know what we want to talk about? Should we just fuck around? Should we reflect on episode 100 with 101 on Zoom?
We could reflect. We could
start with reflection and see where that takes us. We're gonna get off track anyway, so we could save a good topic for when I'm at your house later this week.
Yeah, why not? Why not reflect?
Episode 101, just bullshit for all the new folk.
Oh yeah, welcome them in. Reiterate that you don't have to fucking start from episode 1.
I mean, all of our new folks started on episode 100, so
that is so true.
I don't know if we have to reiterate that.
But I hope they don't watch episode 100 and then decide to go all the way back.
True.
Be like, oh, let's see where these guys started from. Let's see let's see.
And we lost all of them.
And they're gone.
Bro, every time anyone fucking is like, oh, you have a podcast? Like, what's it called? I'm like, please start at least episode 26.
At least episode 26 or higher is where you need.
And they weren't even good. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we weren't that good until like episode like the Giants episode, which I think was like 59.
You know,
we had some heavy hitters, but everything with the exception of a few before, I feel like since Giants, we've just been on a roll, Zoom or not.
Oh, so true. Oh, Zoom or not, you guys have been making it happen. We thank all of you.
My tummy's been giving me issues all day.
Your tum-tum's been giving you a little rumbles?
Yeah. And that being said, welcome back to your favorite podcast.
Oh, my tum-tum.
A Couple Pints Pod. To get these unsubbed YouTubies fucking caught up, there's a kitten in my alleyway and my stomach hurts. So we're gonna deal with that.
JMac's tum-tum is on the rum.
And that being episode, we're gonna say, what the fuck? That being said, this episode, we're gonna have a stroke. I think so. It smells like burnt toast in the studio.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone who watched episode 100.
Yeah, dude, I'm so proud of us, man.
I'm not only am I proud of what we did, I'm more proud that both of us kept it together the whole entire time we were being tossed all these curveballs from left field.
That was a lot.
There was so many curveballs.
Bro, shouts out B Money. I hope you're a fan
B
now.
Money
The next day,
on us.
Listen to this. The next day, and if you haven't watched episode 100, pause this right now. Go watch episode 100, then come back. So, spoilers ahead. But the next fucking day, I go to get us yerba. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. I walk in to like the lobby, and B Money follows me in, and he was like, "Yo, were you guys recording in the bodega yesterday?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "What was it?" And in my head, I'm like, dude, you were on for like 20 minutes. Like you were like a big portion of it.
You helped us out.
Yeah. But then I was like, oh, it's my podcast. And then he was like, oh, sick. What's it called? And I was like, also already covered that. It was just really fun. Like when his girl
went over it.
Yeah, when his girl, and in the background, if you listen, you could hear her say he's not paying attention. When she said that, she fucking meant it. And I was just like, oh, he's probably just high. My man's was
gone.
It was just so funny. He's like, wait, so
how gone?
According to our conversation we had the next day, very.
I mean,
he didn't say. I was just like, oh, yeah, it's called Couple Pine Spot. By the way, you're in the episode. And he was like,
he gave us good shit, too.
He was like, oh, yeah, I'll check it out. I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Special guest appearance from the guy who doesn't even remember being on, B Money. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey. Oh, dude, my gosh.
But yeah, Chivo and Jason and Gustavo and all them already want to do Bodega round 2, but we're not going to do it in the Bodega. We have another secret location I don't think I've told you about yet.
I don't even know. No idea.
And allegedly, according to them, since now they run and produce this podcast. Oh, speaking of podcast production, I got a funny ass story after this. But according to them, the next Bodega episode in the secretive location you don't even know about is going to be catered by
the fuck out of here
by one of my neighbors who I guess was in the Bodega and was like, I heard you guys did a podcast in here. And then they were like, yeah. And I guess he cooks. And they were like, next time you're going to feed us.
Dude, let's go.
Dude, we got new partners. But that being said, on what was it? I want to say Friday night.
Down on the river. Down. I live in a van.
What?
Down by the river.
Okay, I'm lost. What?
I'm a motivational speaker.
Okay.
I've been living in your basement.
I don't have a basement.
And I'm here to tell you. We have a brand new spanking link that you should click on to buy some fresh merch.
What the fuck? This is why we don't get ads.
Oh my gosh. That is so true.
What brand wants you to be a man down living in a van at the river pushing their product?
That is so true. I push them away so hard. I just drive them away. Instead of an ad herder, I'm an ad. What's the opposite of herd?
Displacer.
I'm a
that could work.
Displacer.
Yeah, that could work.
There we go. If you don't want your ad seen, give it to us. Because then everyone will see it.
No.
Reverse psychology.
Oh my God.
Playing checkers while everyone else is playing Connect 4.
Look, on the real though, I'll do the ad reads.
On the real, we will.
I'm a kick. If Collin's in person, I'm gonna kick him out of the studio. If we're on Zoom, I'll kick him out of the call, do the ad read, and then we'll get back into it.
I promise I won't be there. I will be there. You'll probably hear me outside the door just for to add some
banging up. Let me back in. I want to do the ad read.
You son of a bitch! I said it worked. Let me in. That'll be it though. It'll be all good. All right, I'm gonna freaking get back on my head.
Jesus. Wait,
we go.
so Friday, me and Liv did the fuck did we do? We saw a comedy show and then we went out to dinner. And then when we got home, we popped in the bodega and we ended up hanging out with them until we were with them for like 2 hours. But the funny production story I have, and Chivo, I know you're going to hear this, so I hope this makes you laugh. And I actually hope it comes to fruition. Couple Pine Spot is going to expand their studio to an unnamed podcast that Chivo and Gustavo want to do. And I'm going to produce it.
Oh, shit.
And I'll give you 2 guesses as to what their general type. So like we're comedic and conspiracies and random banter. What do you think Chivo and Gustavo are going to talk about on their podcast that I'm producing?
Conspiracies and food.
No.
Oh.
Strike 1.
Music.
No. Strike 2. Porn.
What? I was not going there, but I'm happy about that.
But the best part is it's all going to be in Spanish.
That I won't understand a lick of it.
It's going to be
a lick of it.
Dude, it's going to be fucking awesome.
I can't wait to watch.
Because after we did that and Gustavo saw like the setup, he was the guy who was sitting on the ice cream thing for a while. He wasn't on camera. He was in a bunch of the Instagram pictures I put up.
Yep.
The right Twix guy.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're hanging out, we're drinking, fucking bodega's closed, doors locked. And then Chivo was like, so after Gustavo saw like your guys' setup, he wanted to pitch you a podcast idea. And I was like, what is it? And in pretty broken English, he was like, porn. And I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. You could use Couple Pine Spot Studio. Just come next door. I'll come in here. I got the equipment. I'm producing it for you.
What? Gustavo.
And then I told them, like, Stiff Socks, Trevor Wallace, and the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So their podcast is, they've had a string of porn stars on. They're very porn oriented.
Well, their name is Stiff Sock.
Yeah. So I was like, hey,
excuse me,
podcast marketing genius, hire me. Podcast producing fucking extraordinaire, hire me. I was like, this podcast essentially already exists in English, so just stick to Spanish. And then they were like, yes.
Dude,
it's gonna be awesome.
An insane amount of listens. They get oh my gosh, our first ever paired Couple Pines Pod.
Well, Couple Pines Pod presents.
Couple Pines Pod presents. Oh,
Bodega, bodacious bodega babes, or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. I made that up.
Oh, that is going to be.
We didn't talk titles or anything.
Podcast.
We didn't talk titles or anything, but I was like, if you guys actually want to do it, let's fucking do it.
Oh my gosh. If they could translate, I'd come help. If they could translate, I'd come chip in whatever zero knowledge I have.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, they said some very famous names, and I was like, oh yeah. But like, I got nothing to contribute aside from our equipment that we both bought and this room I'm sitting in.
Do you want us to contribute cleaning? Should we be the setup crew? Should we do
that's
it?
What I would do. Well,
should we get the casting couch?
Oh Lord.
Should we get
I'm just producing it. So I was like
casting couch, but a couch that looks like a casting couch that they can sit on to add to the atmosphere.
I mean, if they want to fucking buy us one, I'm not doing that.
And then they could keep it there. So
also the best part is that Chivo is going to listen to this. And then next time I get beer, which will be, this comes out Wednesday. So probably Wednesday night, we're probably going to rehab this discussion and really finalize all the details.
Oh.
And once again, Chivo, I know you're listening. You're probably not watching, but I'm going to stare at the camera anyway.
Thank you, Chivo. We love you, Chivo.
Yeah, dude. Those guys are the best, dude.
You know what I wish we did dive more into
What?
is because Chivo brought up aliens and we kind of skipped over it a tiny bit. I kind of wish we dove into it because I wanted to ask Chivo if he thinks aliens are actually from another universe, from another planet, or if they're just a more advanced us.
Well, we'll have to save that for the next episode in an
I-
undisclosed location that's definitely being catered by my
I
neighbor.
completely forgot to ask him that.
Well, because also when we started talking about aliens, it was kind of like cut and dry. Like it was like Chivo said he didn't think aliens built the pyramids. And then I was like, but do you think they exist? And he was like, yeah. And then we were all like, okay, moving on.
If Neil deGrasse Tyson says there's no way they don't exist, you can't tell me they don't. But oh my gosh, there's so many questions that I should have written down to have in front of me so I could have asked. But now we know.
Yeah, but also it was like what we're doing right now. We didn't have like a template. It was just, we're going to go in and see what the fuck happens.
You know what question I need to save for Chivo?
If you say it right now, you're not saving it.
Well, I know I'm not saving it, but I can give him some time to think about it.
Okay.
Because there's a lot. Bree and I were talking about it earlier. There's a lot of plausible different avenues.
Is this just Chivo's special episode, like how we call out Will and Mike?
Oh,
like, are we just calling out Chivo the entire episode?
This is us prepping Chivo to get ready for the next episode.
And Jason, if you listen, I guess.
Oh, what do you mean if Jason listens?
I don't know if he does. I just know I've walked in and Chivo pauses the podcast to be like, hey, that'll cost you $12.
Still, the best Philly cheesesteak in Brooklyn. The best Philly cheesesteak in New York. But the question I want to ask, and Bree and I were talking about it. You remember when I brought up if humans could use 100% of their brain? Do you think?
Yeah, that was something we breezed over, I think, a little too quickly.
I think we did too. I think we just kind of went, phew. I mean, there's so many different avenues to go with that.
Well, I just immediately think of Lucy, the movie starring Scarlett Johansson.
I know, but if everybody can do that.
Or that Johnny Depp movie where he like turns into a computer. I forget what it was called.
How did he not win?
They came out around the same time. We've definitely talked about it before on the podcast.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, because the last time we talked about it, which was like before we had video, I couldn't remember the title of it.
I still can't remember the title of it.
I'm going to Google Johnny Depp computer movie.
Oh, I can feel the fan under my shirt.
I wish, dude.
You know, that's what I'm saying, brother. I can feel that fan right under my shirt, and it's just really blowing. Dude, the doozy. Oops.
The movie's called Transcendence. We'll put a picture of the thumbnail somewhere over here.
That way. That's right. It's inverted.
I can't even see the zoom. Is that correct? Am I pointing towards you?
That way you're pointing towards the guitar.
Oops.
So I have to point this way.
It's because I'm saving the thumbnail.
Super. Okay.
All right.
What a good lat stretch. Anyway, shout out One Piece.
I can't see Jack Diddley Dick.
I'm going to find the freaking One Piece. That's what I'm going to do.
What?
Oh, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Nope.
Bum.
Oh, I just realized Zoom says our names now, and both of our names are James MacArthur because for some reason you're logged into my Zoom. I wonder if I change it, if in the video it'll change halfway through.
Would it?
I don't know. Let's try.
Let's see. Also, if you have not yet noticed, we have a Patreon. That Patreon is $1. $1 a month. You can see from beginning to end everything we decide not to cut out. One video.
What do you mean
don't
everything
know.
we decide not to cut out? I don't cut it. I drag the raw clip into Patreon and hit upload.
Oh, well, that's even freaking better. Oh, get out of my eye. Ah. Ah. Oh.
You're way too sweaty, dude.
Dude, it dripped
okay?
into my eye.
Like I was like, yeah, dude, it's
Ooh.
really hot, but I'm not that hot. I don't need a towel.
Bro, I live in the attic of a
Yeah.
third floor apartment.
Yeah.
The heat is just radiating. And plus, I'm a very hot dude. I'm known as a human heater.
Yeah, well, the first part, yeah, I've never known you. You are a hot dude. I don't know you as a human heater.
Thanks,
though.
dude. Fun fact.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I'm a pretty hot guy. I'm a pretty hot dude. Thanks. I know you will last forever.
So I was out in Washington with Bree, and we were having some fun on shrooms, and it got pretty cold at night because we did a night trip. And I was laying there, and I folded my arms, and I tucked my arms under. I was just laying there looking up at the sky. And I closed my eyes, and I started thinking to myself, I wonder if I can generate enough body heat to keep myself warm and form like a heat force field around myself. And you know what freaking happened? I formed a heat force field around myself, dude.
Saw that one coming.
You already knew it was coming. Formed it right around myself to the point where it was a warm 80 degrees in Collin's world, outside world, cool 56.
-5.
-5.
Collin's just naked in Russia on
Welcome to Mother
shrooms.
Russia.
Ooh, gonna have to bleep that twice for the YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't say that word. Can't say a frickin' place anymore.
I mean, you probably can. I'm just being dramatic, and I'm gonna do it for comedic effect.
Oh my god.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, the last couple times I did shrooms, I sweat a lot, but they were both like in the middle of summer. But one time I was inside, and we had air conditioning.
What
But
do you
it's still
like
really
more?
hot.
Do you like outside or inside more?
Inside, dude. I don't. Outside is too many variables.
Really?
I mean, if I know I'm not gonna come across anyone except the people I'm with outside for sure.
Okay.
But no, inside.
See,
I need a controlled environment.
I feel like I'm too boxed in when I'm inside, and my only outlet is to go stare at myself in the mirror.
That's always really fun. I've done that quite a bit.
Remember when you heard the rumor that you're not supposed to do that?
No, because I was probably really high on shrooms.
Dude, bullshit. If you ever hear that
Dude,
you're
it's a
not
great
supposed
time. You start like
do it.
yourself, you're like, what the?
Sometimes you see your face turn into kaleidoscope and it just starts coming towards you, and you're talking and your lips are moving because you can feel them, but the lips in the mirror aren't moving the same way. I don't know if that was just a me thing,
Yeah, that's a you thing. I need what you're taking.
but holy shit, was it cool. Oh, it
No,
was awesome.
for me, it's just like, holy shit, it's another me.
Oh, here's something that'll get us sidetracked.
We're already so fucking sidetracked.
So, you know, when you go to touch a mirror and you just stop, and how it's like, all right, it's solid matter. Mirror was created. There's a backstop to it. Understandable. What if the reason that when you touch the mirror, it's your hand just stops is because you're looking at another universal you who is doing the same exact thing you're doing down to a T, and you're touching your reflection at the same exact time, so you can't go through to the other side.
Interesting. But also, oh, I wish you were sitting next to me. Like if But also, you're not me.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So if me right now reach towards this camera,
What the fuck is this shit? Running out of time. Dude, fuck. Zoom, dude. I mean, we have 10 minutes left. We've been going for a while.
how long have we been going?
I don't know. Hold on. I set the timer very deep. I'm going to say around 25 minutes.
Oh, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby.
Wait, so back to what you were saying, though.
So I'm coming towards the camera.
Yeah.
And now
But the camera is a mirror.
The camera's
here. You're
a
just
mirror.
doing it for the
Yup.
user or the viewer or whatever.
And the reason I can't come through the camera to come see you is because there's another universal me on the other side of the mirror doing the same exact motion that I'm doing at the same exact time, stopping my hand.
Well, where my brain immediately went was with the same exact amount of force. So it feels like you're just touching the mirror, but in reality, you're going like that. But
that
since
adds
it's
a layer to it.
But since it's you, it feels like a solid object because you're pressing on yourself. Yeah.
Bro, that's another one we got to put in the book. Oh, I'm sure Chivo's got so much to say about that.
Is he just the new intern co-host?
We have Will, we've got Chivo, we've got Mike. Oh, we
still got to get Mike on, dude.
He's free now. He's becoming more free. He's been very busy.
Hey, Mike, good shit getting out of prison.
He's been good shit posting bail. Now get on the pod. He went through boot camp. He's done now. Kid's set. He's about to be steady in his job. And when he has that, I'm sure he'll be able to jump on.
Wait, this really determines if he can jump on, though. If I'll allow him to. No, I don't want to piss off veterans. I was going to make a joke about what faction of the military he was in, but all of them are amazing. Thank everyone, including you, Mike, for your service.
You are the best.
But what is he?
Oh, hold on. Let me dry the sweat. Oh, so he went in to the Air Force, and what he's trying to do is he's trying to become security. So he's going to try and I'm hoping the kid gets to the point where he's top tier security, protecting presidents. He's protecting movie stars. He's protecting high fashion models because he's the top high. I mean, well, no, because then he wouldn't be working for the Air Force. He'd be a private hire, part of a team, military sort of deal. But either way,
he does a couple of years and retires.
Bank.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Bank.
That's sick. Good shit, Mike.
Way to be, kid. Oh my God. Hey, Zoom, why don't you not end our video in 6 minutes and 45 seconds?
Bro, I don't get it. It's like a new thing. It has to be. We've literally gone for like 2.5 hours.
I haven't sweat through my shirt yet, Zoom. Come on.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I know it was probably light blue in the beginning of the episode, and now it's a darker shade. But come on, let us roll.
So I wore a dark shirt. It looks black, but it's actually a dark blue.
Dude, I'm honestly really interested to think if this shirt went from a lighter to a darker shade while we were recording.
I guess we'll see when I edit.
I don't know. It feels sticky. I feel like it's clinging.
Yeah, no,
to my body.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Oh, you know what I want to shout out? Shout out the freaking Mercy College Mavericks lacrosse team. They beat Lemoyne in double overtime to go where? The fucking national championship game. That's where. Natty chip game, bro.
Like
Division 2, all the marbles, natty chip game, slicing up the onions, win or lose, someone's crying, someone's going home, happy or sad, natty chip game.
Wow.
And guess what? Nostra Kollin is coming in, laying down his cards. Mavs are taking the Natty Chip game.
Take the fucking over on the Mavericks.
They're taking the Natty Chip game. Here, listen to me now. 12.
Wait.
To
Do
8.
the rest of this bit like Stone Cold
Listen to me now. What?
or like
The
Macho
Mavs.
Man or both.
I'm saying right now, the Mavs are taking the game. They're taking the game 12-8. Yeah. Hey, you.
12-8, brother.
12-8. Hey, guess what? Listen here. Tampa Men's Lacrosse, you ain't got nothing. Yeah, you ain't got nothing on the Mavs Lacrosse. Yeah, they're walking away with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, brother. And they are the cream of the crop, the Division II WCAA National Championship. Yeah, brother. Oh, yeah.
And that's the ad. All right. I mean, good for them. I don't know what I mean. I know what Division 2 is, but
Bro, they're about to win it all. They're about to win it all. You know who we're
but then what
tagging
is
in
that?
the-
But then what? First off, wait. My first question is: do I at this point? There's no way I know anyone on the team, right?
Do you remember Dominic Scorgia? Do you remember?
Maybe.
Do you remember?
I don't want to say why I might know him while we're
But
on
if
air.
you do remember, he's on there. Do you remember Mr. I can't roll my R's, but Mr. Roderico, the other Rico?
No, I don't remember the other Rico.
Yeah.
I only
okay,
know one of them.
Yeah, then I don't know
I
if you do.
I might know Don. What is he like a senior now?
Yep. Do you remember?
Okay, then I might know Dominic.
Do you remember a man by the name of, his nickname was Googs? He was from Florida. He always came through 187. He was a big party animal.
Was that? Well, it had to be before I lived there. I'm sure I met. I'm sure I met him at a
you
party.
lived at
18-seater.
yes.
So he was definitely at one of my parties. I'm sure I've met him. I
You
don't
probably
know.
have.
I don't fucking know.
There's a good amount there that you probably know who are there.
If I saw like a picture with all their helmets off, I'd probably be like, "Oh shit, good for those dudes," because I've probably gotten really fucked up with them. But outside of that, I don't know names, dude. I know the only names I know are my boy Chris Martinez, my fucking boy Kollin, goddamn Diedrichsen, and my old roommate Rico.
Rico.
Rico,
but I'm so freaking. Oh, what's the old saying of our school?
It's a great day to be a Mav.
What?
It's a great day to be a Mav.
The saying for everyone else was "clap your hands if you're a Maverick."
Oh, get the fuck out of here with that shit. It's
Bro,
a great day to be a Mav.
I've never. Hey, went there for 4
Pony up,
years,
baby.
Went there for 4 years. Never heard that.
What?
All I remember, well, there was an MTech kid that they like hired for credits to make a like Maverick song, and the chorus was "clap your hands if you're a Maverick."
Oh,
and
that's right. I almost killed myself to that song.
Same, but then I stole the chorus and made a song. Maybe I'll link it because fuck it. About Mercy. That was just shitting on the school. The chorus was hype, but all the verses, I was like, fuck this place.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to remember anything but the chorus. What's a good one? Fuck. I don't know. Something.
I don't remember either.
Something. Well, yeah, you don't remember the lyrics I wrote.
Bro, we got less than a minute? What?
I'm just letting it. It's gonna cut off, and that's
yeah, that's it. Whenever
anyway,
it cuts off, it cuts off.
This has been
a couple pints pod.
It's safe to say.
Ooh, if you're a Maverick, why don't you go out there and clap your hands? Yeah, because we're going to be the NCAA Division II National Championships, and we're going to win.
Colin's face. Slow zoom on Colin's face.
The shit out of the Tampa Men's Lacrosse Team. You're going down. Yeah, because we're the cream of the crop. We're the ones
Wait. Now it's my turn. Okay. This has been
And this has been Couple Points Pod.
No, I said that. A couple pints pod.
It's safe to say.
Clap your hands if you're a Maverick.